Listen to the shit, yeah.
Wake up and grab my cup and I ain't talking foes. It's cause you keep your guards up, I'm watching for the votes. I'm too rich, moving militant, my niggas so take a bitch motor. Now that's been the coldest.
Alright, man. Tap in. Big tappers, man. Kanique in the building. Need that massage. You heard? I need that. Alright, tap in. Alright, y'all ready to go?
Sir.
So we been ready. Alright. Let's get it, man. Alright, tap in. Best podcast in the Carolinas, North and South. Sports Bettors Media. I am Hip Hop Mag, C11 Studios. Got special guest in the building one time for Miss Kanique. All right. T, can you turn that thing off for us, man? There we go. All right, need that massage. All right, in the building. All right, let us know where you're from. What area code you repping, lady?
All right, I'm from North Carolina. We in 919. Already know.
That's right. All right, 919 in the building. Rough Raleigh. Anybody you want to give a shout to before we get started?
I just want to shout out my whole sports community, everybody that had a hand in me getting to this point. You already know who you are. And, just everybody on my family, all my BFFs, you already know, and all my favorite brand ambassadors that put me on and put me to this position. Thank you. Need that.
There we go. Let the viewers and the fans know a little bit about your background and how you got started in this business.
All right, so I am a sports massage therapist. That is what I do.
Good.
I graduated from Gwinnett about in COVID, and I gained my massage license. So then after I got my massage license, I decided I wanted to help the community, specifically our community. So then that got into wanting to help kids, and then when I wanted to help kids more specifically, I specialize in cupping. So when I put what I do with what I specialize in, I end up with athletes.
Yeah.
And so I want to work with kid athletes.
There you go.
And then that's what got me into the realm of what I do now. So working with all sports, all ages, all athletes.
There you go. Tap in. I love it. Give it back to the community and the kids.
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And speaking of that, man, talk to us about your brand, Need That Sports, man. What's going on?
So I may need that sports because I think everybody needs a massage. So every time someone knows that I'm a massage therapist, they're like, I need that. So that's how I got and of course my brand is called Needed Massage. So that's how I got my tagline, Need That. But Need That specifically, I wanted to, of course, going back to the kids, I wanted to teach kids how to practice self-care into their sports career. So one thing that my peers at my age did not have is a me. So they didn't have anybody teaching them how to recover from injuries, recover from having those long days at practice or anything like that. Having incorporate a self-care routine into their career, making their career have longevity. So a lot of these coaches are hurt, which is why they don't play sports anymore.
Yeah.
So if they had a self-care routine and practice injury prevention, then they would, of course, still be playing. So I want to make sure these kids have longevity in their sports career.
That's very important, dude, that you mentioned that. And mention the players that you've already massaged since you've been in this business.
We talking about local?
Yeah, local players. I mean, big time people.
So of course we got my favorite, the one that put me on here. We gonna say Juice Coleman.
Okay.
Which is of course upcoming sophomore, number one prospect to look out for. I will say in Raleigh, coming out of Raleigh. So watch out for Juice Coleman.
Nice.
We got Julian Gamble. We got PJ Tucker. We got B Chip. We got Jason Coleman. I got a contract with NC State football team.
That's tough.
Of course, trying to get a contract with the basketball team, but I do Breon. He plays for state basketball team.
Breon, okay.
I do a couple kids from Central, all sports, so softball, football, basketball, across the board. So yeah. A lot of y'all been on my table. A lot of y'all, y'all rock with me, so I appreciate that.
And who inspired you to get in the massage game? Because you said to me earlier you was once doing rapping.
Yes.
A lot of people not doing the massages. Why that?
So, I've always been a person that loved to help people. So that's like, even before rapping, I think I've always wanted to do some type of healthcare career.
Yeah.
So just me loving being around, I would say, high energy.
You can close it a little bit to keep them cars. You can hear it. Keep going.
I would say me being around, I like being around high energy things. So
Right.
sports mixed with healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I put that together and I got sports massage. So,
Nice.
it's funny because
Did you go to school for massage therapist?
I went to school for massage, but not to do what I do now.
Okay, good.
I actually said I didn't want to work with athletes. And it's funny because when I decided to do cupping, athletes are the only people who benefit from cupping. So it's just like,
how does those red marks get on them? How does that happen once you take the cup off?
yeah, so cupping, what it does is when I put it on a trigger point, it actually pulls out stagnation. So that's your blood pulling to the surface. It's just gravity pulling your blood to the surface.
Wow.
So that's what the color is. Depending on how dark it is, meaning how stagnant the blood is.
And what is it doing to the blood?
Flushing it out. So we moving it out so it can circulate back through the body. That's what we want.
Girl, that's good. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. What school did you go to again? What college?
So I went to Gwinnett Colleges in Raleigh, and they specifically specialize in massage therapy.
Nice. Okay, I never heard of that.
But if y'all need a massage school, go to Cornerstone Holistic Massage Therapy in the Wake Forest.
And how long have you been doing the muscle therapy?
So I would say I've been a muscle therapist for a year. So I went into sports massage therapy about a year ago.
Yeah.
But I've been a licensed massage therapist since 2020.
Damn.
So it's 2020. Sorry. But being what I do now, I will say is very different from massage. So you have your regular massage people who like to rub on people, and then you have me. I go in and I don't do too much of rubbing, but I do a lot of fixing. So I go in and get it done.
And you're the actual professional massage therapist, not in that other crap. You know? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So
I mean, people need touch.
Right.
So I will say people need that type of touch too. But I would say what I do is more on a medical.
Right. Because it's personal.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you definitely got to keep that in mind when you're dealing with athletes.
Yes.
Okay. And speaking of that, what's the perks about being a therapist? You don't hear a lot of people doing that in 2023.
No, well, you don't hear a lot of people doing what I do. So a lot of people. So one of the reasons why I'm so popular is because nobody on the East Coast does extreme cupping like me. So I am it when it comes to extreme cupping, therapeutic massage, and I mean all around the board, just getting work done. So
you a spiritual girl too, I can tell, huh? Yeah.
Yes. I'm a manifestation queen around here. That's all it is.
It's all about manifestation.
But
keep going.
I would say one thing, therapists just for whatever reason they don't want to do this. This saves my hands and made me popular at the same time. So it's just like I'll never let cupping go, like at all. So I can have longevity in my career doing cupping because I'm not using my hands. That's another reason why I went into the cupping.
That's a gift from God because that's you really doing something that's just unique. It was meant for you.
Right.
That's dope. Okay.
And nobody want to get in the lane, so I'll gladly ride in it by myself.
That's right. There you go. It's all about staying in your lane. Okay. Now, how was it at the Ground Zero Pro-Ham with you doing the massage therapist there? How was it? Just being in that atmosphere and that vibe.
So, yeah, Ground Zero put me on. I'm going to say that. Ground Zero put me on. I got to be in a room with a lot of popular and important athletes. I'll say that. So whether they're local, semi-pro, or pro, they are all
That's it.
They're all important to my career.
That's
so
right.
It didn't matter.
Yep.
The fact that I did it for free, that was another thing.
It's not, and tell the people it's not all about the money. Yes, I gotta make my money, but it's bigger than that.
It's bigger. And if y'all really understood like what I do is way bigger than the money. Like, if I'm coming in trying to help people,
right,
it got to be priceless.
Right.
Like, what I do is literally priceless. You cannot put a price tag on what I do.
Now how I keep the balance is, Teach, the first time it's on me.
Yeah.
The second time it's on you. I need that check the next time.
Them guys,
right.
outside of program, I said, program's over now.
Right.
If you get on my table, it's a price.
That's right.
It's a price.
That's right. So I'll look out the first time, second time, you got to scratch mine.
And now I'm just, of course, waiting on those guys to decide when they want to invest in their bodies. So
that's right.
That's all I do.
And you have to.
Yeah, you have to. If you want to be a top tier athlete, all the top tier athletes that I put my hands on, they invest in their body. They pay what I charge.
Right.
Top and more. So it's like,
your body is your temple.
Yeah.
It's your temple. You got to take care of your body. Hell, if you're an athlete or not. Okay.
Pretty much.
Now, what other projects are you working on out here in the streets? Maybe you'll have some merch soon. Need that.
Yes.
Oh, that's what it is, ain't it?
So, Need That Sports.
Good. That's dope. Yeah. Like it.
Of course, Press always gets me right. Whatever. Need That Sports. I did have a drop. I just did a drop. All that sold out. Good. So all of that. I am gonna do a fall drop though. So just be on the lookout for jerseys and shorts and stuff like that. So I want to make it like a athlete type line, like an athletic line.
Right.
Yeah, just comfortable for everybody.
I think this is a good question. Where do you do the massages at?
So I have a suite in Cary. I have my own personal suite in Cary, but I do pull up.
Oh, good.
For an extra charge.
Okay. But for the most part, they coming out to you.
Yeah, you can come out to me.
Good.
The one big thing I'm trying to get into, and coaches holler at me, I want to pull up on sports teams. So if you have a team, I want to do team days where I pull up, assess all the teams, every team player on the team, and we just go from there. So
yeah, me and Teese, we do events. We go out to the gyms and stuff. So maybe we can tag along one night, and you do your thing, and we do our thing on the side and just keep going.
We set it up.
Come on, man. I'm glad I met you. I stopped in the hallway to you. I said, hey, get this information. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Teach, you got any questions for us?
Go ahead, ask the next one. I got the next one.
Okay. What's the biggest thing you can say you learned since being a massage therapist? What's the biggest thing?
I'll say learning how to keep my energy to myself. So because I touch on people,
it's deep.
Yeah, because I touch people, I intercept their energy.
Yeah.
So in the sense of what I go through in my life, I gotta know how to keep my energy to myself.
Right.
So keeping everything that I got going on in my personal life and all that stuff, keeping that to myself. Because I that's not part of my job. I can't put my stuff on y'all. Like I'm supposed to take y'all stuff off of y'all. So yeah, that's one of my biggest things I had to learn.
And like I said earlier, it's the whole personal thing, the touching.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's energy being reciprocated.
Yep.
So
and learning whose energy to take.
Yeah.
So it's like I can look at people and be like, nah, I'm good. Not my client.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It'd be like that. Yeah. Tell us how important the massage process is, especially on the athletes that run up and down the court or field on a daily basis. How important is that? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So going back to self-care.
Right.
So having that self-care routine basically brings you back to equilibrium.
Ooh.
So that's what we want to go to.
Yeah.
And most, I just did a football player yesterday.
Right.
He just came back from a game and he was gone. Like he literally snoring on my table. And I loved it because it's just like, I feel like I give athletes a sense of security, a sense of relaxation, things like that. And they need that. Like a lot of these athletes think that they're always supposed to be on go.
Okay.
So the one thing that I always tell them to do is sit their ass down.
Yo.
I said, when you rest, when have you rested?
Yes.
When's your next rest day? let's take tomorrow, let's take the next day. You know, like I'm one of them because I believe in rest. Like
and you see it with Bronny James. What do he do? Collapse on the floor, heart or something like that?
It's a lot of these kids out here doing that though.
Yeah,
it's a lot of these kids out here doing that, and
Coach is working the shit out of.
Yeah, but that's the thing, and I'm telling them, I'm like, y'all are kids.
Right.
Y'all don't gotta be perfect at this age. Like, y'all not even in college. Y'all can't get nowhere right now. Like, you're in public school. You can't get nowhere right now. So, like, being perfect, like, I understand wanting to be that top prospect.
Right.
But if you number 3, all it takes is for number 1 and 2 to do something.
Yeah, most of the time that shit is politics anyway.
Yeah,
number 1 and number 2 and number 3.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. If you could be in top 10, like really, you could be in the top 10 and still overcome.
Yeah.
Like, I just want them to get that out of their brains that like they gotta be number 1.
Yeah, it's not the race, it's the marathon.
Nah.
Okay. Now, if KNEADDA wasn't doing massages, what would she be doing? Yeah.
I don't know, y'all. That's crazy because I literally had stopped rapping.
Wow.
I started making baskets. Oh, you know what? Actually, I probably would be a podiatrist. I'm not gonna hold you.
What's that?
Working with feet.
Working with feet?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So before I was a massage therapist, I professionally worked with people's feet for 6 years.
Wow.
And there was a lady that I was working on her feet, and I don't know, I guess she saw it in me before I did, but she was like, "Do you do massage?" Like, she asked me that.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
Nah. And then the universe just kind of took that and like made it a thing. Like, now I do massage, and now I'm best of the best, top of the top.
It was meant for you to do it. It's all purpose.
Yes.
It's purpose. It's purpose.
So like it just took that, and so like and that's another reason.
And
why
people don't understand. If you're not aligned with the earth and
Yes.
God, you'll not understand
Yes.
why the
Yes.
shit happens the way it's supposed to
Yes.
happen.
Yeah, you gotta know how stuff come to you.
Right.
Like that was supposed to happen because I was in a position where like that store was about to close down and I didn't know what I was about to do.
That's right.
So it was just like that lady was like, "You massage therapist?" I think I started massage school maybe like 6 months later.
That's tough. That's tough. How do you go about getting your license? You just go to school or?
Yeah.
That's
you gotta
it?
go to school.
Okay.
In school, you have to do a certain amount of hours,
Yeah.
certain amount of clinic hours,
Yeah.
and then you gotta go to the board
Yeah.
and apply to the board.
Yeah.
And then, of course, every year I have to take other classes to keep my license. So,
Renew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Where does KNEADDA want to go when she blows up? Do you want to stay in Raleigh or do you want to venture out and continue to build that brand? Need that.
We out of here.
Right.
We are already out of here.
Me and Tease need to make a brand. No, you got it.
We already out of here.
Okay, go ahead. Nah, you trying to be out of here for real?
Yeah, we already out of here. I love Raleigh. I grew up in Raleigh, but
Or do you them airplane? You here?
but
Helicopter.
I think everybody that grew up in the city and they got a real business and they want to venture out, they understand, or they gonna feel me when I say this. Like, you cannot, when you make it to a certain level, you can't grow where you grew up at.
That's right.
It is what it is.
That's right. That's why I'm glad that said.
because
I'm be honest. I'm be honest, cause it was tough, boy.
Yeah, people see you as like what you were.
Right.
They don't want to see you as what you can become.
That's
like,
right.
That's the
right.
thing. Like, they want to keep you in that.
And they don't understand it. You see what I'm saying? So you right.
What's up, Mike? I beat you. I see you.
There you go. Top 5 favorite athletes of all time. I know you love sports. I know you do.
Y'all know what's crazy is I do love sports, but
I know you do.
I'm not one of those people. Like, I don't know people's names.
Oh, okay.
Like, I've just like I've recently been around a bunch of like popular people, and I'm like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Like, you know, like I'm just like I like sports. I like looking at sports. But
Yeah.
I don't know people's names.
Name one player you like.
So I'm gonna take it back. I was a huge Carolina fan, and I'll say Tyler Hansborough probably is my number one college sports athlete.
Oh, yeah, Tyler.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I like was honored by doing Garrison Brooks maybe a couple months ago. I'm just like, you don't even understand. Like, I was a huge Carolina fan.
Yeah, and Tease. No, she got the crystal. She got the crystal.
Oh, yeah.
That's all spirit, man.
I gotta stay.
Where you get that from?
My homeboy, he actually makes these. these.
I want one.
Yeah,
man.
he makes these.
That's dope.
Yeah, I got a hematite one too that I keep. So hematite keeps all evil spirits from you.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you keep your stuff where it's at.
Yeah. That's dope, man.
This is my clarity. So this how I keep all clarity on me, and I use this in my massages because I need that clarity to help fix y'all.
I tell you, she was a spiritual woman now. Hey, Sports Betters Media. I am Hip Hop Mag. Best podcast, North and South. Need that. All right.
What's the toughest part of the body to massage?
Good question.
The toughest part of the body to massage, I will say, is the glute.
Your butt?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
the
your
butt.
butt. So the glute to me is it's the most intricate, and it's where all of y'all problems are. But I'll say it's really hard to get to because y'all, y'all don't have people touching y'all butt.
Right.
So y'all, it's a new thing to y'all. So it's hard for me to get in and maneuver around. But once y'all really realize what I'm doing, y'all can relax and stuff like that. But butts is nah. But that's my favorite spot to go to because I know I can release legs and backs from the glute.
That's tough. It's all about longevity, man.
Got to. Y'all gotta understand. I know what I'm doing.
Right. That's fact. So, yeah. Favorite place to eat in the Carolinas? Where do you like to eat? Favorite place? Hell, Raleigh.
Let's see. So of course I'm gonna say Casina Buenova. It's that new Mexican club restaurant off of Falls.
Falls and News?
Yeah, the one by Ale House.
Okay.
Yeah, that new one.
You like Mexican food?
So lit. Oh yeah, Mexican food to the death. Yeah, definitely. I love some Mexican food.
Hey, that's dope, man. Favorite artist of all time?
Favorite artist of all time? I would probably say Missy.
Missy Elliott. Ooh, yeah. People be sleeping on Missy. She don't get her flowers, man.
Right.
Missy Elliott do not get her flowers, Jack.
Yeah, so when I was rapping, that's kind of who I felt like. So I'm a Sag, and I don't know, Missy's personality and her what she do is the embodiment of a Sagittarius. It's out there, it's wild, it's unapologetic, it's all that. So it's just it's real, it's my style.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have done it, but I would have loved to work with Missy and what she had going on. So yeah, of course, just from production to music videos, rapping, I mean everything. She had it all. I feel like she was the package.
Man, she really brought something different to the game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel like she was
just
the package.
authenticity at its finest.
She was herself.
Yeah.
That's the part that I love the most.
So what is the process like of getting a massage? Do I book an appointment and tell you what hurts, or do you kind of work
So, yes.
your way in?
First, let's start at go to my website.
Yeah.
What's your website?
There you go.
Don't text me.
Shout out your website.
So we gonna do what? Simply Book. It's needamassage.simplybook.it. That's what my website is. So when you go to the website, of course, it's going to ask you some intake questions. And when you answer those intake questions, that kind of gives me a little about what I need to know, right? Most people, after they book their appointment, I will hit them with the confirmation. What's going on? What's going on with you? What you got going on? What I need to work on? Because most people will run it down for me. So I will say that I have zoned in on my target audience to most people that come to me need to come to me.
Yeah,
So you're not going to come to me if you want to go to sleep or relax or something. That ain't happening at me. I got a bunch of massage friends I can send you to, but that's not happening where I'm at. So most people have something going on with me, so they're going to tell me the story. When I was 2 years old, I broke da-da-da-da, and I ain't been right since. So that's what I do. So I work on post-injury, post-surgery.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Man, that is hard.
Yeah.
Big time.
That is hard. What's the worst injury or worst condition you've seen?
Let's see. I can't say too much, but I am working with an athlete, and he got a lot going on, and hopefully I'm gonna be the one to put him back on the map. So I'm gonna just say that.
There you go. And you know what? You get so much recognition, right? Because when you get a athlete or a big time athlete and you put them back to where you need to be, that's motherfuckers trust you.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers trust you.
Oh, they're gonna come back to you for.
I'm waiting for the unlock because of course what I do, it takes time. It's not a one-time thing. But like once I get it right, and once that body trusts me, and I get in, and I get it right, that's it.
It's a process.
And I'm locked in, so yeah. I mean, everybody that's been on my table, pretty much ain't going nowhere else.
Good. That's a good thing. All right. What's some favorite artists you listen to right here in the Carolinas? Who you like?
So of course I listen to Jazzy.
There you go. I'm Jazzy. Shouts out, I am Jazzy.
Shouts out to my girl Jazzy. So, Jazzy, number 1 female on my list, and then Madison, number 2 on my list.
Wow, there you go. There you go.
So, of course, top 2, gotta listen to, if I'm gonna listen to local rappers, I'm gonna zone in on them.
Right.
My next one, y'all, is gonna be a surprise, but I don't know if y'all have heard of LD Beats.
LD Beats, huh?
So, he's a beat maker. He does more lo-fi sounds.
Okay.
So, I use most of his beats in my sessions. So like he makes a lot of good massage.
You still play in that studio too, don't you?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't get in the studio. This is the first time I didn't put on headphones in years.
Oh, okay. It'd be like that.
So yeah, like I'll say rapping was a part of my life when I had a lot going on, and that was like my diary, like my journal. And once I got that out and I got through that, I had nothing else to rap about. So it was just like.
What high school you went to?
Athens. I graduated Athens 09.
09. Oh, there you go. That's dope. That's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
You got a favorite NBA or NFL team?
So NFL. I mean, I grew up in a Cowboys household.
Oh,
so
there you go.
Everybody want to be a star.
There you go. Cool.
NBA. No, I always watch college ball. I never watched. It's funny, growing up, I always felt like I liked watching college ball because they have more hunger. Because they're trying to get to the NBA. So I'm like, I felt like I liked college ball more. And I just felt like NBA was NBA, I be looking at it like pro-am games. They just be having fun, you know. It just then they get paid fucking $50 million to just go out there and do that.
It be like that. Okay. Hey, Gucci or Gotti? Who you like?
Ooh, Gucci.
You like Gucci?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all funny because if you ask my friends, they be like, she don't listen to none of that. I don't listen. I'm not really like, I'm more of a R&B.
Yeah.
Real,
okay.
Like,
okay.
smooth type of girl.